Jesus, like fucking come in and it's goddamn Christmas music. What the hell's going on? But hello everybody. It's your Bubs, and you can see the nubs. That's never gonna get old. I hope that you've had a great day. Everyone's here, and if you just waking up, I hope you have a great day. So first off, the core Gundam. Ooh. Apparently I have messed that up. Oh well, that's fine. I made an actual BRB, so I use the same text. I just messed it up. So yeah, I finally finished the core Gundam. Let's see if it'll focus. And man, it is fucking tiny. It's so small. Like, especially compared to the Calibarn. I've sort of repositioned everything, so I'm trying to get used to it again. But yeah, I mean, it's like, look at that. It's, you know what I mean? It just dwarfs it. I wish I had another high grade that was done to compare it, but of course, I don't. But I'm like really confused because I still have a bunch of runners left for it. Like, there's another chest piece and backpack piece and hands and everything. Like, I don't know where this piece is at. I can't find it. But this hand's all one piece. But there's other hands that are, like these hands. And I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know if I showed it yesterday, but I really got quite a bit of the old parts cleaned up. And I don't think it looks too bad. There's still some, like, dust residue in here. But, overall, it might be small, but it looks pretty decent. I think the legs are the problem. I think they're so short compared to, like, the torso. But maybe it's just, I feel like it's small compared to this, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. But then you've got this fucking fat ass backpack / shield thing. I don't like this. I think this is really stupid. The Gundam's okay. I think this is from Build Fighters, and I've not seen Build Fight. Well, I've watched one of the Build Fighters, Build Divers, like the first episode or two, when I got back into Gunpla, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, but I would rather just build Gunpla instead of watching an anime character build Gunpla, I guess. I didn't get very far, like I said, so maybe there's more to it than that. But this guy is like simultaneously really floppy and really not, but I think it's because this part was built for a while. Like the arm is sort of bleh. But yeah, that's also an older kit. So anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because it's too small to really want to display, and it's just sort of like, I like the colors, I like the purple on it, but maybe maybe at some point I'll mask it and use it as a paint experiment. Maybe I can like make all of it, because I think the manual, you look at that, just sitting and flopping around with it, like that slowly worked its way out. But anyways, so yeah, that's Core Gundam. I finished him last night. But we're gonna get back to the Calibarn. So we got one of the arms partially done yesterday before the camera died, and I couldn't get my camera to come back on stream, so that was just that. So, but anyways, I was like, which one do I need? Which one do I need? Hopefully my camera cooperates today. There we go. It actually sort of seems to be. I had changed how high it was up, so it's a little bit closer, or maybe it's a little bit further back than it was yesterday. So it's got a little bit more room to focus, I guess. And it seems to be doing okay so far. And while I was working on the Core Gundam, I think I figured out how to get the nubs, at least on white parts, down pretty quick. Now, colored parts, like the darker pieces, I'm not sure how well it'll work. I'm gonna experiment with that maybe tonight after stream if I work on my Death Scythe some more, because that's got a lot of darker, like navy blue pieces. But I'm hoping that lets me build a little bit quicker and the nubs don't look too terrible. Trying to get it to focus. But so, I watched some more Gundam last night, and I'm trying to think here where I'm at. So, I'm really sad that they killed Ryu off. That, you know, spoilers, but, you know, spoilers for a 40-year-old anime. So I was sort of sad that happened. I couldn't believe that. Like Ryu going and being like, Amuro, Amuro, you need to grow up right now. And then he's like, yes, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to be an adult in this situation, even though I've been a child up till now. I thought that was really funny. It was such a, like, immediate flip for him. But I'm still standing by what I said last stream about the animation pretty much. Like, I think it's about the same throughout all the episodes, but I've been thinking about, and I think it's because I've watched a lot of really bad anime, the not consistent animation style, I just don't notice it. as much as maybe some other people do. Like if you're mostly used to watching like current airing anime, you probably wouldn't, like you're used to a more cohesive animation style, but like the animation in Gundam is like what I grew up on, you know what I mean? So like that's just what I know. I guess it's like nostalgia. So I don't think I notice it as much as someone who might be watching it today who's never watched a lot of older anime. That's just me thinking about it. I was watching a video about Genocyber, and it got me thinking about that. But yeah, I think I'm on episode 24 now. So, you know, Ryu's dead, and Amano's got his upgraded Gundam, and they're just killing people left and fucking right in the show, man. Like, for real. This is a thicker nub, so it's just like being a bitch to get down. I'm hoping that Amano survives the below 79, acting as if I don't know he does, because he's in the. I saw him in the trailer for the Hathaway movie, so I know he's alive. Or maybe, I mean, you know, it's Gundam. Maybe it's a clone of Amuro, named Amano, who's a Gundam pilot. And so also I finally saw the price of how much the Hathaway kit is for the new movie, the Illyrius, or whatever it is called. And if it is what I'm seeing, it's like $140 for a high grade. That is more than the Double Zeta full armor is, and that, like I know I was talking about last stream, I was like, man, that's crazy that it's more expensive in yen than the Double Zeta full armor. I can't imagine how much it'll be in USD, and it's literally just like 140, like 14,000 yen, and it's like $140. So it's the exact same yen to USD conversion rate almost, which is crazy to think about. And so I probably will never buy that kit. I don't think it's that, it doesn't look bad to me, but it's not, there's a lot going on. From the review I saw, a lot more going on than what I like in a kit. At least for a high grade. I think maybe master grade it would look better. But if it's 140 in a high grade, I can't even begin to fathom how much a master grade will be. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I get it, it's a lot of plastic. I get that, don't get me wrong. But, so if you think about it, I think I saw that the new Gundam, the PG new, in Japan is like 400 USD or something. And like the rest of the cost for its, you know, shipping and tariffs and everything. So if that's true, the Illyrius is a third of a PG. That is, I'm sure there's people that can justify that much money for an HG, but those people are not me, and that's okay. And I will gladly look at people's built Deliriouses and marvel at them like, man, that looks really good. And I'll vicariously live through those people. I hope a lot of people build them so I can see the builds. Like, truly, I do. I'll figure it out. It's gotta be this way. I feel like an idiot. I've got the instructions on the screen and I can't figure it out. Okay, so tube goes to the back. Okay. It might be the other arm, honestly. Didn't think about that. Yeah, there we go. I'm sitting here like, man, why doesn't this piece want to go? Because it's not the right one. That's fine. I'm glad I figured that out before I tried to... Like, that's why I'm sitting here, like, trying to press it together gently. I'm like, Working on this kit really makes me want to watch Witch from Mercury, I ain't gonna lie. I do wonder if it's standalone. I think it is. If it is, I may end up watching it after I finish 0079. Although I think it's, well, I don't know if it's 24 or 48 episodes. I'll have to look. If it's 24, I probably will watch it. If it's 48, I'll have to think about it. At least watching it right now, because I really want to watch, I think Zeta's next. I've always wanted to watch Zeta and Stardust, so... Those will be next, I think. I'm not sure which one's next. Fake Gundam fan, I know. Try to get these nubs down a little bit. I can't believe I cleaned the wrong piece. Alright. I like them there, but they just are in the way when I'm at the desk, unfortunately. They're great when I'm sitting on the couch and building. I'm gonna have to print a different one of these for the desk. But I really need to figure out what I want it to hold. So I really don't use these too much, so I really probably... Removing that should take a decent amount of space off of it. And if I take this off, it might be fine. I really like having these here, but I've got an actual paint pen holder off on the side, so... I also sort of want to watch War in the Pocket next. I've always heard really good things about it. I've watched the first episode before, and I really like it. The War in the Pocket Gundam is actually getting re-released soon, and I'm hoping I can get one. Because they're like way too much online right now, but hopefully when they re-release they go down in price, and I can find one at one of the local shops. I'm not holding my breath though. I just don't want to pay. I think I found one on eBay for like $100 for the normal and like $110 for the P Bandai release, which is just crazy to think about. Because I know that they're supposed to get re-released later this year. I don't mind to wait, but I mean my backlog is so big right now, I don't know if I really want to stick another kit in there. But there's also, I really want the Sazabi, the Sazabi is the good real grade. I want that one too. And that one's like the same price as it, essentially. I think they're both about $65 with shipping. So, but I'm afraid that the Alex isn't going to get reprinted for God knows how long again. But I mean, if it's a retail release, it might be fine, depending on who all gets it. I just don't really want to buy, like I said, I don't really want to buy any more kits right now until I build some that I have stashed. I'm hoping that we can get mostly through this tonight. We definitely should be able to get, I mean the arms, we should definitely be able to get through. The legs, I'm pretty hopeful we will. That's fine. Hey, look at that. It fit right away because it was the right piece. So if you notice, I'm back to Stardew music tonight. I checked the channel after stream yesterday, and every single Undertale song had a little copyright thing beside it, which was really funny. I was like, oh, okay then. I guess Toby Turner's not cool with that. It's probably not even him. It's probably Sony, if I had to really guess. Ooh, that was really bad. But, so, I didn't have any claims from Stardew music, so we're back to that, and honestly, that's fine. I'm hoping the audio is not too loud. I did check before stream and everything sounded good, but I'm a little bit further back from my microphone again. I need to move the mount. I moved it from where it was to somewhere else, and it works a little bit better. It's not, you can't see it on camera, but I need to move it closer to me. But the problem is it's behind my desk, and I have to crawl under my desk to move the mount, and that's a lot of work right before stream, because I'm not going to do it after stream. That's not happening. So, you know, remembering to do it before stream is like, oopsies, every single time. Like, I literally thought about it, but I went, well, I'm ready to stream now. And it's just a way to procrastinate starting stream, so we'll do it after stream. And then I remembered it's not going to happen after stream. That's fine. That's okay. Who wants to bet that this is not the right piece? We'll have all the plates for the other arm done, but the arm's not built, so... It's just funny. I wish I could get that a little bit better. At some point I'm going to have to invest in one of the other methods of cleaning parts, like lighter fluid or paint thinner or something. But I'm really trying to not wear a mask on stream. Like I try, when I do the panel lining on stream, I try to do as quick as possible so I'm not like killing myself. But yeah, I might have to do cleanup off stream. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't decided yet. Alright, so that right there still needs a little bit of work. Oh, it's got to be the right piece, right? Because haha, it's not. That's funny. It looks like this piece is mostly clean though. So I might have cleaned this piece. I need to print another one so I don't have to keep dumping the parts in those bins. Because I keep getting the parts mixed up on what step they are and what they're from. Which is not a huge deal, honestly, but you know. Trying to not be lazy on this wrist, but I'm just like, no one's gonna see it. You don't have to clean it that good. I know I do. There we go. I think we're good. I wonder which arm this is. It's got to be the left one because the joint's pointing out. That piece pointing out, which is a connector for like a shield or something. So that's got to be the. It's got to be that one, right? Yeah. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Hopefully I can clean this up good. I didn't snip out the mermaids are coming for me, man. That's pretty good. You can't see the nub at all. You can see the sand on my hands, or the dust all over my hands, but you can't see the nub on his hand. I still haven't put any tape on my desk for this. It's just whatever. I'm still debating what we're gonna do after this one. I still think I'm gonna do the real grade Zaku. We'll see. I have been really enjoying the Calibarn though. Everyone that said it's a good kit, they were really telling the truth. It's definitely different than the core Gundam or the a lot of the other high grades I've done. They've definitely made a lot of progress, and I'm definitely looking forward to eventually doing the G-Clocks whenever I get around to doing that one. In like a year. Come on, focus. There we go. I'm focusing more on not messing the parts up and not making sure the camera's staying focused again. But, you know, eventually I'll get it down. Almost got it. God, listening to the Stardew soundtrack just makes me want to play Stardew, but I haven't played any games in like weeks because I've been working on Gunpla. It's definitely weird, just all the time that I was putting into games and stuff. It's like, oh nope, I wanna work on Tiny Robot Men instead. Should get a pair of helping hands, and then I can play games one-handed, like play games with my left hand and sand with my right. And then I can play games, watch anime, and work on Gunpla all at the same time. Because that sounds like a great way to not ruin a bunch of expensive kits, right? Hey there, Squid Bear Ottercat, how are you doing tonight? Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic, and my camera is almost right in front of chat, so I was squinting trying to read your name. But how are you tonight? But yeah, like the ultimate multitasking, or they used to have those adapters for people with disabilities to play games with one hand. Get one of those, and then a pair of helping hands, and then I can do Gunpla and video games and anime all at the same time. Be amazing. I could probably do that with like a high grade maybe. Come on. But I'm doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. I'm hoping we can get through this tonight so I can start on another kit. But, you know, I'm also trying to take my time with this. But that day went pretty good. How about you? Yeah. Yeah, I have to apologize in advance. I sort of lose my train of thought as I'm working on this. It's a little, I just want to make sure, like, I don't mess it up. You know what I mean? But, yeah. But, I think, you imagine the stream where you're watching someone build a Gundam and they're playing video games in the background too, like, that's like I'll see the Subway Surfers meme over videos sometimes, like video essays, sort of like that kind of thing. It'd be funny. Oh, there we go. Sort of messed both of those nubs up, but oh no, hopefully we can get that one down. Because that's right on the elbow part. Oh yeah, I pretty much got that gone. A little bit left there. Sweet. I was afraid that was gonna stay out or stick out, but come on. about to lock my focus again. Ooh. Boop. Let's see here. I'm just gonna, yeah, just keep it locked there. As long as I don't move the part down any, you can actually sort of see what's going on now. The camera's just like, nah, nobody needs to see what you're doing. And I'm like, no, I want everyone to see what I'm doing. I want everyone to... I do not. This is a camera that's mounted right above my build surface. I've thought about a GoPro. I thought that'd be pretty funny, but no, it's just a camera. I should get a GoPro as a second view though. That would be pretty cool. A careful nub removal, so I have a little bit of room to work with. Getting used to this is definitely wild. Okay. There we go. I got so used to, because I used to just snap build kits, I'm so used to just cutting right against it and like, nope, nope, you need to leave a little bit to sand. So I did start Iron Blood Orphans recently too. That's pretty good. I need to finish that. I may do that after I get done with OG Gundam, but I'm not sure yet. I really want to go see the Hathaway movie. I think that's next week. I'm trying to convince my friend to get into Gundam so he'll go see it with me. He's afraid. He's like, man, I don't want to get into Gundam because I'll get into the model kits, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's half the fun. Join the addiction, because we got him into Magic before everything that's happened to that has happened, and that was a lot of fun. Nice. It's a little bit of a spot there, but it's not as bad as it could be. I'm still wondering how many variations of this singular song are in Stardew Valley. I swear it's like at least 10, if not 20. And it's a good song, don't get me wrong, but it's just funny, because I'll hear it over and over. I'm like, man, has the soundtrack looped? No. This is just variation 1403, when you meet Marnie in the back alley of the Stardrop Saloon. This version plays. And only in that very specific condition. Nubs that do this are like my worst enemy where it's like barely there, because I'm gonna start sanding too far through the part. There we go. That's not bad. And then I'll have to cut another chunk of block off here soon. This piece is pretty used up at this point. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. It's still a little visible, but it's not too bad. Alright. Only got one more nub to go in this guy. Oops. Oh, God. I'm really excited to build the broom thing with this. I keep seeing people like pictures of it, and it's like awesome looking. That's a while away still. We still gotta do the legs. I'm trying to like mentally keep an eye where I gotta keep these pieces to stay in focus. There we go. I need to just print, like 3D print a little stand to put next to this, so I know exactly where the focal plane's at. Like, all right, no higher, no lower, stay right there. Man, this thing is being stubborn. There we go. Oh, Stardew. I think there's supposed to be a new update for Stardew coming out pretty soon, or maybe it's already out. I'm not 100% sure. But if it's out, I definitely need to play it. Oh, sick. This piece is already clean. Take my fucking camera out of timeout. I'm totally doing this backwards. I probably should do it the right way, but you know. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Alright. I've definitely gotten faster at cleaning parts too. Like, it took me forever the first few streams to clean parts, and now it's taken, I mean, it's still taking a while, but it's not anywhere near as long as before, so there's that. That's too much. But it's definitely a balancing act getting these cut close enough and not too close. Yeah, like when I get it good, it's like 2-3 passes and I'm almost done. Ah! God, I'm gonna break that on stream, and I'm gonna 100% break one of my files on stream. It's just gonna drop, hit. Gundam, the Wing Gundam, honestly. I really like Wing. I've got way too many kits of Wing. And then, I would say, I'm not sure what my second favorite would be. What about you? What's your favorite? And do you have a bunch of kits of said favorite Gundam that are just sitting in your backlog? I like the original anime version the best. The Endless Waltz version and the Katoki redesigns aren't bad, but I'm your favorite Gundam? Oh, I appreciate that. I am unfortunately not a model kit, but I wish I could rebuild myself like a model kit. That would be pretty sick. Sweet, got that one. I hope one day that Bandai offers that as a service where you can 3D scan your body and they will make you a Gundam base exclusive model of yourself. I mean, they've they've already got the idol kits. I think they're 30-minute mission kits that are all the idols. It's not a far cry for them to let you, like, because Xbox had that Xbox controller program where you can make a custom controller. What color would you be? Purple, 100%. I would be like the coolest, purplest Gundam ever. And I would have like I'm trying to think. I have a lot of really cool action poses like the G Gundam Gundams. I think that'd be pretty sick. If you can make a Gundam U, what color would you use? Squid, bear, otter, cat. Orange? Oh, hell yeah. Orange Gundams are really cool. I feel like... So I don't know a lot of Gundam, right? But I feel like there's not that many orange Gundams. You know, most of them are blue. For the most part. And there's not that many, like, really cool orange Gundams. Like, they're all blue or red. Or white. But there's no orange Gundams. There's gold, but that's not orange. Yes, I think I would look like an Ava robot for sure. There's a Unit 0 Ava that's orange. I think I have that. I think I have the high grade of that. I need to eventually build. Maybe on stream, but we'll see. Alright. Sick, another arm down. We're getting there. He really is, like, compared to the core Gundam, is so hilarious. I still can't get over that, how tiny the core Gundam is. I'm still wondering how tiny the F91 is, because I was reading that, I was talking about this last stream, the F91's like a tiny master grade. Yeah, the Calibarn is a beefy boy. I wish I had another high grade to compare it to, but they're all at work, unfortunately. I mean, I had the unicorn I had it next to. Actually, do I have the unicorn on my desk? No, it must be out in the living room. I was curious how big the Calibarn is next to the unicorn. I think the unicorn is still bigger. Try and knock these nubs down as quick as possible. I could have probably cut them a little closer, but I'm always awkward on the hands because the plastic nubs like mar so easily. Like this like gray colored plastic always does, I feel like. Too close, I was looking at it, not the camera looking at it. Whenever I get up, I'll grab the unicorn so I can put it next to the Calibarn, because I am curious how big it is, like relatively. But I feel like the unicorn's a big Gundam in general. At some point in the future, I'll get good at talking and sanding at the same time. But that day is not today, and that day is not tomorrow. That day might be next week, but probably not. Yeah, so someone was saying that the F91's a pretty small Gundam, like, so I'm curious what the F91 is compared to like some of the high grades, like this one, the Calibarn, or the Unicorn, or what's that really big one? The Psycho Gundam. I wish I had one of those. Those are supposed to be huge high grades. Or the one really big one, it's like $1,000. The really big guy. Neo Zhang, that guy. Actually, it would be funny if the F91 is small enough that it fits in like a Dendronium, the Dendronium. I can't say that. The weird space backpack thing. You can shove a Gundam in, and it's got a 3-foot long barrel. That'd be funny to put a master grade in. Oops. This ball's like, I'm not gonna be sanded. Go fuck yourself. I still haven't found the, hello Luna, the moon, how are you doing tonight? I still haven't found the other piece of the shoulder that went flying yesterday. I spent probably like 30 minutes looking for it, and it's gone. So, I was a little sad about that. But lesson learned, don't use the reverse tweezers to hold pieces. It's a terrible idea. They will disappear into the ether of parts never being found again. That is for fucking sure. Okay. So, D2, 29, 28, okay. Yeah, that's actually what happened. It went, I put it in here, and I let it go, and I went to hit it with the sander, and it went, whoosh! And because I've got noise-canceling headphones on, I sure as fuck didn't hear where it went. It's gone. But, you know, it's... Can you even tell it's not there? Can you even tell it's not there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell. It's this one, but it's fine. You can't even tell. You probably wouldn't even know if I hadn't told you. It's tempting to just buy another one of these because they're sort of cheap. So I can, like, scribe it or something, or paint it or kit bash it. But, like, is it really worth paying that for one little piece? I'd probably get it off AliExpress for, like, nothing. Oh no! I fucked it good. Oopsie. I'm bussin'. I don't know what that means, but hell yeah. I hope that's something good. Alright. Let's not cut it that thick. There we go. That was like a thick-ass nub right there. Everyone's like, this kit's so well undergated, and I don't disagree, but... Why are the gates on the side right here? I'm just kidding. They're pretty thin. They're pretty thin overall. I'm over here complaining about how thin these gates are. Meanwhile, I'm gonna work on a fucking death scythe and bust a nut. Hell yeah. I mean, have you seen those Haru bots? You know what I'm saying? They're pretty round. They're like the narwhals of the space, or some shit. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm too busy to moderate chat. I don't really care. It's probably a mistake. Alright, let's see here. I'm just going to assume you two know each other. If not, well, you know, now you do. A little too close now. But that was y'all's decision, not mine. You gonna focus, piece of shit? There we go. There we go. I was just like not wanting to clean up at all. It's like, go fuck yourself. Gotcha. If you say so, you must know so. I don't know. I don't know anybody on this platform. Be nice to the Gundam, he didn't do anything to you. Okay, I guess y'all have got to be nice to each other. All right. Hey, his hands are done. Now we can do his legs. Well, I guess we're doing his feet, not his legs. Oh. What do we need? A3, B2, and D2. It is Mothra holding a bowl of. It's Mothra holding a bowl of ramen. I got it out of this blind box ramen cup thing, and by I got it out of one of those. I mean, I bought 2 of them, didn't get it either time, got the same one twice, and then went on eBay and bought the same one for the price of 1 blind box. I got 2 Mecha Godzillas. I was like, what in the hell? No, I don't. I mean, one Mecha Godzilla is fine, but I don't want 2. Which robot's the correct robot? That's the real question. Say, will my camera focus while I cut this? Maybe. Possibly. I doubt it. Yeah, it's focusing on the completely wrong piece. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I guess we'll do the feet first, the actual feet first. I don't think I'll need that for right now. Alright. There we go. Try not cut the nub too far, but you know. Sometimes these nubs just sort of do what they want. The Bob Simple Tank? I'm not sure I am aware of what that is, but okay. I don't know if he's from Godzilla or if he's an anime or if he's like a Warhammer. But you know what? It must be a pretty cool tank. It's definitely not a Halo, I know that for sure. Every time this track comes on, I'm like, is this from the Stardew Valley game? And it's like, yeah, it is. Red parts. My one true weakness. Come on, focus, you bitch. Oh man, that brings me back. Next time I drop my file, I'm just gonna go son of a bitch, and absolutely nobody is gonna get it, but it's gonna be funny to me and me alone. But you know what? Maybe someone out there will think it's funny. Come on. I'm just sanding and sanding and sanding. Maybe I can get it with this one. Piece of shit nub. It's a World War II. Okay, you know what? That does sound pretty badass. A lot of really horrifying shit. So I know exactly who you are now. That's what I thought that was. But that confirmed that. Yeah, New Zealand. There's a lot of terrifying shit that comes out of New Zealand and out of Australia. Like there's some horrifying stuff. Not just the animals, but like some of the people. Like, you know, you think about Steve Irwin, right? Like he's pretty cool. But then you think about everything he dealt with, and he's actually a horrifying human being. Like he's probably immune to so much shit. I can't believe that stingray killed him. The Bob Simple Tank. I feel like I'm about to get debated. Or I don't even know what the kids say. That dates me. I'm a fucking skeleton. What did the kids say these days? What's the cool kids for I'm about to get punked? Is it I'm about to get yeetest elitist? Oh, okay. I only know that from South Park. Eric Cartman is how I stay relevant to my trends. That's socially correct right now, right? Eric Cartman is who helps keep me relevant. You're right, I don't wear caps, I wear beanies. I'm consuming nicotine. Please hold on a second. I'm channeling my inner son of a bitch right now. Yeah, I'm Unk Skunk. That's an Uncle Skeleton if you didn't know. Skibbity Rizzler, let's get 5 booms. I'm not baby no money. The fuck is a boom? I know what Skibbity Toilet is. It's a fetish. Man, I wish Vine was still a thing. There are so many good Vines. Something about Costco. Well, I'm not rich enough to shop at Costco. I'm not even rich enough to shop at Sam's Club. I shop at the Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I've ever been inside a Costco. Do you think I could sneak in and like just buy a hot dog without the membership? Do you think they would let me in to buy just a singular hot dog? Because that would be pretty cool. His foot's done. I don't know what that is. Sure. I like how no one commented about my man. Alright. I cut here, right? I do not cut there. I do not cut there. No. Sam's has the same deal and you don't need a card. Oh. Oh. Well, that's pretty Riztacular. Is that what the kids say these days? God. How to be a streamer 101. Don't say that. I bet. I haven't figured out how to put chat on the stream. I tried the other day and it didn't work, so, you know, there's no chat. I wish there was a crab Gundam. That'd be pretty cool. While I'm building the crab Gundam, I can just crab along. Yeah, he's just taking a shit right off screen. Yeah, like a crab or a lobster. Like a crab lobster Gundam. I mean, I know there's the lobster Evangelion kits. Actually, now that I think about it, there's the crab Evangelion kits. Those are pretty fucking hilarious. Like, there's a Unit 1 and a Unit 2 crab Evangelion, or lobster Evangelion model kit. I've always wanted to get it, but they're, like, prohibitively expensive for what they are. I mean, I guess, well, there is the polypod, I guess, which is technically a crab. It's more like a spider, though. Yeah, if you Google Evangelion lobster, you will find it almost immediately. I swear to you, it's a thing. I think it's the model kit at least, and you know, I should buy it for stream. I think it'd be funny to build, but I don't know. It's also sort of, oh god. Oh. Is there a model kit of that? I'm gonna be right back though. I need to refill my drink. And I also am probably gonna have to change the battery in my camera before it takes a shit again. So I'll be back in a few moments. You get to stare at him taking a shit the whole time I'm gone. I have returned. So one of the kits I was debating building after this one. So the Real Grade Zaku is one of them. One of the other ones I was debating building is this guy. I'm gonna. The orange ball from 08MS. Like, he's like, come on, you can take his armor off and he's nice and orange. He's got a 180mm fucking cannon. Like look, I know everyone likes the Verkal ball. I know everyone loves the Verkal ball, but come on. You know what I'm like? It's such a pretty orange. It's not a Gundam. I mean, it is a Gundam, but it's not a Gundam. So, yeah. He has two balls? What do you mean? 'Cause the hole's on the side? Oh my god. You saw a whole lot of holes. Why does this sound like Animal Crossing music? Like, I feel like I just walked into Tom Nook's and he's about to rob me on a fucking tropical island. He's gonna break my fucking kneecaps with the mafia bat. Timmy and Tommy are gonna fucking throw the sack over my head, and they're gonna throw me up in a fucking coconut tree. That's what I feel like right now. I should, I keep debating what I want to stick in that little corner there. I think sun and... There you go. That sounds like FNAF. What sounds like FNAF? My vape? I forgot to mute the mic. Oops. This mic, I don't know why. It sucked when I used it for Twitch, but here it works fine. I don't know why, and it's really funny to me. Oh, this song. You know, this is the sound that Freddy Fazbear makes before he Freddy Fazbear's your ass. No, I can definitely... You should have been in stream yesterday when I was listening to the Undertale soundtrack. When Megalovania came on, I thought Sans was about to... You know. Now I sound like a... They have to be not gonna DMCA me. So maybe. What song request is your song request? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I don't have fruit salad on my music library, unfortunately. So no, I cannot play fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. I fucking knew that was what you were gonna ask for. I'll have to have it prepared for the next time you're on stream. I started, before you even hit enter on fruit salad, I was looking on Plex to see if I probably shouldn't have said that. I was looking on Apple Music to see if I had fruit salad saved. Yeah, Apple Music, not the other word I said. Definitely not the other word I said. I can't believe that Apple Music doesn't have fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Bro, if I fucking get copyright claimed for that, I will scream. No, they're gonna wiggle their way into Jerry Springer and sue my ass. What are you talking about? Me and the Wiggle Man are gonna fucking go toe to goddamn toe. I'm gonna knock his ass out like Mama told me to. Toby fucking Turner copyright claimed all the Undertale music I used yesterday, though, so I could definitely see the Wiggle Man copyright claiming it. Like, if I ever get monetized, which, haha, that'll be funny. 1,000 subscribers? I think that's what it is now. Nope, that's not gonna happen. But I can never monetize that video because the whole video uses Undertale. But the Concerned Ape is a real G, and he doesn't copyright claim his music, so... I see reactions. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't understand YouTube at all. There's a bunch of shy. Is that a bunch of shy emojis? I don't know what's going on. 100. I think that's good. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I like the cheer emojis. More shy emojis and cheers. I didn't know you could do that. That's like, I guess that's sort of like Twitch has those. I debated streaming on Twitch, but everybody on Twitch is so mean. Like, I haven't had any... Keep it 100. I remember, like, anytime I'd stream on Twitch, I'd have, like, at least 2 bots a stream. Which, you know, it's cool to have 2 viewers that are bots, but, I've not had any fucking bullshit, spam bots here. Which is fine. But also, like, I don't know if YouTube runs ads here. I hope not. But, Twitch by default for free users now runs ads, and I don't... You know, I think if you have YouTube Premium, you don't get ads here, and you don't have to be a Turbo Plus member or whatever. Is that a real emoji? I'm so confused. No, I've got 0 drop frames, so that must be a real emoji. But, like... Yeah, well, like, so, you know, Twitch, like, they have that Super Turbo Premium where there's no ads, I think, across the whole site, maybe? I don't know if that's a thing. But, like, I can't not run ads on Twitch. And I don't like that. I'd rather, I don't know. I'd rather not make any money and people be able to just watch the stream and hang out versus making, like, 65 cents for a 6-hour stream, which is what I think if I log into my Twitch dashboard from my old art account, I have a payout of like $1 for almost 20 hours of streaming. And that's when I was like, fuck this. Fuck, what the why am I going to make my viewers watch ads that they can't skip and I get a penny every time? Yeah, ad blocker. Ad block my fucking channel. Fuck that. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. I'll never have sponsors because I don't like ads. If someone wants to sponsor me, I'll put a little teeny tiny thing in the corner. Little teeny tiny thing. That's what you get. That's your ad. But you ain't gonna. I ain't. Fuck that. Oh hell yeah! You can sponsor my next Gundam. Join the Patreon that doesn't exist. And will probably never exist. Okay. So how do we put this foot together? Okay. No, I don't. I do not have an OnlyFans. You don't want to know? You want to know why I don't have an OnlyFans? It's actually, I actually have a legitimate reason. And it's really funny. I don't give a fuck if this gets clipped. You have to send your fucking government ID to OnlyFans now. Your government fucking ID to give creators money for their creations, regardless of what it is. I have no problem with sex work, right? But I do have a problem with your ID being tied. What's transphobic? What I said or what OnlyFans? Oh, yeah, exactly. I was about to say, I was super confused for a second. You shouldn't have to show your ID for that. You know what I mean? Like, I get that we don't want kids buying porn. But you know whose responsibility that is? Parent. Not OnlyFans or YouTube or Joe Schmo in the White House. It's none of their business what adults are doing. So, I have no problem with people using OnlyFans, you know what I mean? But, like, I think about things like, now obviously this is not OnlyFans, right? But, like, I think about the Ashley Madison hack, right? And, you know, that's fucked up. Like, the Ashley Madison's not okay, right? But what happened to the people, like, all of their information being leaked, like, it's funny, you know what I mean? But, you know, imagine if something like that happened to OnlyFans. That would suck. That would suck for a lot of fucking people. It'd be funny for a lot of people too, but it would suck. You imagine all of the people who come out what they are into, you know what I mean? It'd be funny for people in power, but it would suck for a lot of other people. This song, every time I hear this song, all I can think of is the Anka animation. And if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you're better off. Are your friends all skeletons like me? Only old people use Facebook, but I don't use Facebook. Who uses Facebook in the year of 2026? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just want to like, you know, the old walk like an Egyptian dance. That's what I'm thinking right now. Facebook is the largest influencer site. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, this ain't funky no more. I'm not disputing you at all. Like I'm really not. But I guess with the death of Chinese TikTok, I could see that maybe. But before that, Chinese TikTok was definitely the biggest influencer, like when the Chinese owned TikTok. But I'm surprised that, I mean, I know that Instagram is, well, I guess Instagram is Meta owned, so they're probably counting those numbers as part of Facebook. Like if you cheat and use Instagram, Threads, and Facebook all together, I could definitely see that. Oh man, you know what? That does sound good right now. I do want some nicotine. That's wild to think about. Like, I'll log into Facebook every now and then to look through a few different groups I'm still in. Cause like, you know, it's hard to keep track of Gunpla releases and stuff. Cause I don't use Twitter or any of that stuff really. And I try not to subscribe to mailing lists on websites because I'm gonna go broke as fuck. But I mean, I see such little activity in the niche groups. Like, the vaping groups are completely dead. But, I mean, granted, I guess vaping's sort of fucking dead, too. But, like, the video game groups are pretty dead, and, like, the Gunpla groups, like, you'll see a few posts every day. But it's not like it used to be, you know what I mean? There's still a lot of fucking drama in the vape industry, though. Holy shit. I'm glad I'm out of that fucking disaster of a mess. I think when I realized, and this is not a knock on anybody, like, at all. I don't mean any shade or harm or anything. When I realized how many reformed, like, serious drug addicts ran vape companies, a lot of what happened in the vape industry made a lot more sense. Like, the amount of people who were used to use heroin. Nothing against this. God, I'm gonna get age restricted right there for that. I don't really care. But the amount of people who used is just meeting throughout the years. Crazy. Absolutely insane. And, all the power to them for getting clean. But then you think about who's in the industry who you haven't met. And man, a lot of things make a lot more sense. Like, there was always this conspiracy theory. I know we used to talk about this, that a lot of American-made vapes were produced in China. And towards the end of the industry, let's just say quite a bit of that was confirmed. Quite a lot of that was confirmed, and it was really sort of something. But, like, I remember when the industry got started, like, for instance, oh my god, dude, some of the stores that we went to just, they were sure fucking something. Like, fuck, this guy, you might remember the Praxises, Squid Bear. These fuckers were like a couple hundred, like this would have been like $500 or $600 in 2011 money at the height of the vape industry. And now it's worth like scrap. But there's still a diehard community trying to keep the high-end prices alive. Like, I remember like some shit got into the thousands and $10,000s of dollars, and like there was a portion of the industry when things called, oh my god, that metal moose, that thing was insane. That dude had to have been using something. Like, looking back on it, that conversation he had with me over your button and everything, that dude had to have been on something, like 100%. And I feel like someone told me later on he was like seriously on something, allegedly. I want to make that clear. If the owner of Metal Moose happens to still be around, I hope it's untrue what I heard. I hope you're doing good, and but I'm just saying, when I had to deal with him, he was sure something. But like, so many of the like, I was actually talking to somebody about this the other day. The cereal, the bathtub cereal liquid scandal. I don't know if you remember that or not. But for those of you who were not around in, this would have been 2013 or 2014. There was, God, this video is so hard age restricted, I don't even care anymore. We're going full into vape history day. So, there's a company called, oh man, I think Southside 9, I think was their name. And if I got that right, holy fuck. But they had a liquid called, I think it was called Serial Killer. And, dude, the fucking vape industry was some racist-ass shit back in the day. Looking back on it, it was so fucking racist. And I'm not making this up. If you Google this, you probably can still find the image. People said that the liquid was made by a black lady sitting in a bathtub full of Fruit Loops. Because people said the liquid was bathtub liquid, or bathtub juice, I think. I can't remember which one. And I'm not fucking with you. You might actually still be able to find proof of this on the internet. I don't think it's been wiped from the old boards. I think it was definitely on ECR back in the day, the electronic cigarette Reddit subreddit, and it was everywhere in the groups. And then there was old Dr. Crimmies and his basement full of disgusting liquid. Oh man. But yeah, I think about the old days a lot, and it was sure a wild time. And now it's all just shitty disposables. I guess disposables finally have replaceable batteries, but the disposable pods still have batteries in them too, like they work without the batteries. So it's just like, you're still waste. It's still waste. It's less waste, but it's still waste. And it's really funny to me. I'm trying to think what other weird scandals were in the vape industry when I was around. I mean, God, there is one scandal which I don't think I can legally talk about because I only know bits and pieces of it from what was thrown around in groups, and I think there was an actual lawsuit involved in it. And if there was, I don't think saying allegedly would matter in this case. But, because I think one of the people involved is still active in the vape industry, and I really, like I said, I really don't want to... Car battery... Oh my god, Doc Plumes! I'm on name Doc Plumes from the coal mine. Doc Plumes from the coal mine. And if you think I'm being racist, I'm not. That's what he actually said. Cold opened every video he uploads to YouTube. If you search Doc Plumes, you'll still find his videos to this day. So, story time. I remember my big first vape event I went to. They had a fully unregulated cloud competition. Now, in retrospect, this sounds like the stupidest fucking thing imaginable. 2 people go back to back. Oh, I peeked the fuck out of my mic there. 2 people go back to back and they could try to see who could blow the biggest cloud. And honestly, how do you judge this? How, in retrospect, I don't know how we judge this, how this was a thing, how it wasn't just... I'm so glad there's no proof of me doing this anymore. Oh, so, some people really went the extra fucking kilometer, not even mile, kilometer. And this man, Doc Plumes, was a pioneer in going the extra kilometer. We had this vape event at a VF fucking W. So, you already know it's going to be wild if it's at the VFW, right? So, this man shows up to sign up for this cloud competition that everyone's using little teeny tiny tube mods with little builds in them. Cause this is back in the day. This is before we had like people had just started building sub-ohm coils. Like, I guess if you ain't been around, you have no idea. Back in the beginning of the industry, a lot of people would warn you building below 0.25, and then 0.2, and then 0.15, and then the hard limit was 0.1. Don't build below 0.1, because you'll blow your fucking hand off. So, you know, this very beginning of the industry, and Doc Plumes shows the fuck up with a wooden box full of copper parts and this big ass truck switch. Like it's a push button for an RC fucking truck. And people freaking the fuck out that he's about to hook his wooden box up to a car battery and take a big fucking hit off of it. But I'm here to tell you, Doc Plumes was the safest motherfucker in that whole room. To this day, he is still the safest motherfucker in the vape industry using a car battery for this competition. Because you cannot realistically pull enough amperage off that car battery to make it blow up. But you can pull enough amps off one of these little 18650 batteries to make it blow up. Long story short, Doc Plumes burned out in the first fucking round and inhaled a fireball because his build was not... It wasn't built for how much power he was trying to push through it. And I think he got knocked out in the first round. I don't remember now. I think there's still proof of it up on YouTube somewhere. I'm sort of doxing myself with this story, but I don't really care. He's a pretty cool dude, though. He would help anyone that wanted to build box mods build boxes. And, I mean, he was pretty safe about it and all honesty. But, man, there were some really wild things that happened. The amount of people that burned their hands and arms and legs with batteries, with like misusing them and stuff. Like, I remember the biggest scandal in the vape industry wasn't actually, well, I guess at the end there with the vitamin E acetate and everything, but I think one of the biggest scandals was actually people blowing their fucking hands up. Like, I can think of at least 3 or 4 people in the local scene that vented batteries in their pockets and had to go to the hospital with these like awful 2nd, 3rd degree burns. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about him. Like, all you had to do to not have this happen was keep your batteries in a plastic case. That's it. And people were so safety unconscious, they couldn't do this singular thing. They just threw a battery in their pocket with their keys. I don't know. You know what I mean? Pretty much every employee, every vape shop ever warned people not to do this singular thing. And the amount of people that I met that would proudly tell me they did this as if it was normal, and then would look at me weird when I would look at them like they had 3 extra heads. Like, I'm not going to sit and talk like I was safe with batteries. I definitely wasn't. I ran some of the most craziest unsafe builds in the area I live. I built some crazy unsafe builds. I ran some crazy unsafe builds. Fuck, I used to have a box that you used a RC car battery with. You had to charge it in a special bag inside your oven to make sure that if it blew up, it would not catch your house on fire. My God, the shit box. God, yeah, there's so much of that stuff. So much of that stuff was crazy. It amazes me that there were not more fatalities than there were. And then, you don't even get me started on all the cheap Chinese shit that was dangerous as fuck. The amount of mods that you set down just right and they would start auto-firing. I mean, God, how many times do my mods auto-fire in the car just setting them down in a cup holder? Like, I think about it. I was really lucky, honestly. And everyone I know was really fucking lucky. Everyone that survived the era of tube mods and unregulated shit is lucky to be alive, and they don't even fucking realize it. And it's crazy to think about. Like, honestly, I hate disposables, and I hate what they did to the industry, and I hate how it's pretty much dead because of them. Like, it's not just about them. It's not just them that killed the industry, a lot of other things, but they were the final nail in the coffin. But I think that, I really think that if the industry continued on the path that it was on, somebody was going to seriously get hurt. Yeah, as I hit an unregulated vape, it's got a safe build on it. It's a single coil. But this is the safest fucking one. You cannot accidentally fire this. You gotta push it in and up to fire it. Listen, I get it. It's easy, it's convenient. It's 50 milligrams, so you get that nicotine hit instantly. But it's why we don't have anything cool in the industry anymore. At the same time, I don't know. I wish it went a different way. I really do. But at the same time, it was inevitable, honestly. I mean, fuck, how many people wanted that in the 2010 era? They just wanted something that was pre-filled that they could just That's what they wanted. That's what people have wanted since the start of the industry, honestly. It was inevitable that it got here. It sucks, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But the problem is that too many people went to them, and that's just it. Like, I talked to people that used to build and used to use just like mechs and unregulated and everything, and all of them say the same thing. It's like, I just don't feel like going back, or I just don't have the time to build, or this or that, or I just don't have time to fuck with it. Like okay, here, seriously, how often does your disposable leak? How often did your vape with a tank or a rebuildable leak? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have liquid everywhere anymore. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, that's, in my opinion, like, I know you can't see me pointing to myself. In my opinion, I think that is part of why disposables really took off. They don't leak at all. Like, people who want to quit smoking, they're super high in nicotine, they help them quit. People who want just the easiest thing, it appeals heavily to them. And because of that, it becomes the default option. It's just like how Crocs are going to take over the world. Which is a really interesting conspiracy theory. Okay, so I'm going to take a short break. I need to change the battery in my camera, and I need to get some more water. Yeah, I'll explain the Croc conspiracy when I get back, I promise. What's up, fuckers? Alright. Well, Squidbid, Widbid, let me know when you are back and I'll tell you the Crocspiracy. I want to put this on like right there so I know where she goes, but I did not make this. I don't want people to ask me for it like it's merch. And I also, I'm sure this is actually art, but I would hate to find out this is AI art. Because I'd be promoting it, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it is, but it's just like, it's one of those styles it's hard to tell. Anyways, back to the grind. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I could, hang on, let me. Hey, there we go. Now you can sort of see chat. I guess I did remember. I know there's a different way to do it, but for the moment, that'll work. Actually, I want to... There we go. Now you can see it. And only the corner is cut off. Oh, that's what's... I was like, what the fuck is off screen? My iPad. I wish I could get that stupid live chat box to go away. Welcome to live chat. Remember, guards are privacy abide by our community guidelines. Don't talk about Pornhub on YouTube because it will ban you. And definitely don't talk about goat fucking. I mean, what? God, I hope I'm muted. Nope. Welcome to the most unhinged Gunpla building stream on the platform, where we talk about weird shit, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I need to make a, I need to make an art for the BRB screen, or commission one, I'm not sure which. I sort of want to take a picture of Mothra with one of the other Gunpla, but I don't know. The problem right now is my key light that I use to light all my Gunpla is above, and boy, howdy, is it hard as fuck to move. Oh yeah, let me. Haha. You might have seen the reflection in that. One of my, I was sending Squid Bear a photo of the stream setup so he can see what it looks like. I actually know him in real life. It's awesome that he's hanging out. Dude, this is... I should probably, you know, try to finish this tonight. At least the feet. I need to at least finish the feet before I stop streaming. I'm not surprised that the legs are not getting done. Oh no, I don't care. I'm building just as fast as I normally do, to be honest with you. Okay, so I was bragging earlier about how, I figured out how to cut the nubs down so I can sand quicker, and then I've not been able to get it the whole time. Oh, I put chat on screen so you know where it's at. Like, you know who's talking where. Do you want me? I can take it away though. I'll make it smaller. There. Now there's a chat and a half. Or do you think it's better without the chat? Like, honestly. Like, I know some people use it so chat knows where the streamer's talking at, but I don't know if it's distracting. I'm just gonna put the Beto cat there instead. I don't know how it goes. But you know, the one that spins to the song in the galaxy, that's what I'm gonna put in that empty space. Or really what I should do, I don't know where my old webcam is at. I should put it up inside the desk so y'all can see my cat who's sitting in his tree. That's a YouTube success recipe right there, right? Cat cam? Okay, so the Crocspiracy. So there's a conspiracy theory that Crocs will the big bub. He's sitting like a potato currently. Ah! Come on, these. Yeah, just like a potato. You know, like a soft baked potato that's not yet split open. Sort of like that. So, yeah, so the Croc conspiracy. The conspiracy is that Crocs will one day be the only shoes that you can own. Like, you won't be able to buy any other kind of shoe, just Crocs. And the reason people say that is that, I guess, Crocs are like, I don't own a pair. I really don't care for them because I drop shit constantly. I don't want to have a knife go through my toe. They just don't offer the safety I need in my day-to-day life. But if you think about it, a lot of shoes are Crocs. Like, you see Crocs everywhere, right? But then you think about, like, dads, right? Like, the dads aren't gonna wear Crocs. But there's this shoe line called Hey Dude, and they're like super popular with dads. D243, like super popular with dads, I guess. Well, do you know who owns Hey Dude? Croc. Croc owns Hey Dudes. So Crocs are slowly taking over the market with a combination of Crocs and Hey Dudes. And eventually, the only shoes that you'll be able to wear will be Crocs. Because everyone's like, yeah. So like, think about it right now, like, you know, a lot of people like Crocs, right? So, like, you're an old man and you get put in a home, well, suddenly you're wearing Crocs because your great-granddaughter likes the Crocs, her great-grandson. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of people I know that wear Crocs is really, really scary, to be honest. Like, I can count on 2 hands how many people I know that wear Crocs. And I know we have a shoe store next door to us, and they are suffering for real. Are they suffering because of Crocs and Hey Dudes? I mean, I don't have a problem with Crocs, honestly. I think I just... Okay. I want a shoe that is going to last a while, and if I drop something on my foot, I'm not going to feel it. And I'm not saying that Crocs aren't comfortable. I've never worn Crocs, but they don't look, they're just not my style. Oh yeah. Well, so when me and my buddy went to Virginia last year, he was talking about getting a new pair of Hey Dudes. And so there was a store that sold Hey Dudes while we were there. And we stopped and we went in, and he's looking around and stuff. And he go, you know, I'm just chilling, fucking around. And he comes up to me, he's like, let's get going, man. And I'm like, okay, what's up? And he's like, dude, I'm not paying $65 for a pair of Hey Dudes. That's what I paid for 2 pair online. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? Oh god, yeah, I feel like I have a pair of Vans that have really worn down really, really fast too. Like, I'm wondering if the quality of rubber has went down. Like, I know that like recycled rubber is really big right now, I think maybe, but you can't really recycle that. So I wonder if I don't know if we import rubber to the United States or not. I wonder if maybe that's part of it, if we do. Or maybe our OnClouds, are they made outside the United States? Are they made inside the United States? I wonder if maybe the... Yeah. I wonder, so I wonder if their supplier for rubber has changed or something. Or they've had to use a different blend. You know what I'm saying? But that's sad. I mean, everything's getting worse, you know what I mean? Like, quality-wise, I feel like, too. So, hey, camera. Thank you. Thank you, camera. They were $200? Jesus. I thought they were like... I've never heard of that brand, to be honest with you. But that does not sound... I mean, I have a pair of Red Wings I've had forever. And, like, the toe's really fucked up because, you know, it's the toe. But they're still... The rubber on them is really good. Those were like $200. That's crazy to think that something close to that just didn't last. That makes me think of everyone talks about Doc Marten. You know, those were great shoes back in the day, and they're like a really bad quality now. I don't know because I don't have a pair, obviously. Do you think it would be cheaper to have someone recobble them, like reheal them? Or do you think they're like maybe under a warranty or something? If you got them in December and they're a brand that expensive, maybe they have some kind of warranty on them. I would still check because like my Red Wings, they have a warranty on them like that. Although it's expired at this point because I've had them for years and years and years. But like when I got them, they had a toe, heel, some kind of warranty on them that if you wore through it so fast, they would repair it. Then after a certain time, it was like $50 or $100 to get them resold. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. I mean, like, you know, you think about the Walmart brand, like Shaquille O'Neal's shoes. Apparently, he sells his shoes right above cost at Walmart. So like they're decent shoes at a decent price because he wanted kids that looked up to him to have good footwear and not get ripped off by like, I'm not talking shade about Nike or Adidas or nothing, right? But they're not inexpensive. Yeah, the Shaq shoes. Like they're inexpensive, but he literally does not make money on them. He sells them at almost cost because he wants kids to have good looking shoes and not feel like they're gonna get bullied because they don't have the best you know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, when we were kids, Walmart shoes were, they weren't ugly, but you could tell they were Walmart shoes. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the specialty shoe stores are insane. Like, I can't even... When my friend was in town, he's a sneakerhead. So we went into the store, and he was looking at a pair of shoes, and they were like $300, and he's like, oh, maybe I'll be back, and we leave, and he goes, I'm not coming back. That was funny. No, I'm right there with you. As long as they're comfy, I don't care about anything else. I don't care if they look like... Okay, I take that back. If they look like the Kanye Cum shoes, I don't care how comfy those are. I'm not wearing those. And no shade to anybody that likes those. They're just not for me. Focus! I mean, I've worn pretty much the same shoes for over a decade, and unless they stop making them, I'm not changing them. Because they just work. I know how long they last, roughly, and that's all that matters. I will say that I've worn through these last pair a little bit quicker, but I do walk a little bit more than I used to, so that's probably part of it. Have you seen those shoes? Because they are, whew, they're sure something. Whoop! Plugged in. Okay. I wonder if the Pokemon soundtrack would get DMCA'd. I really want to know if the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack gets me copyrighted. How long are the Gundam ballet slippers gonna last? I don't know. Better than these ballet slippers. Really? Yeah, there we go. Better than these fucking slippers. I still hate this thing. We'll see. I hope he can learn ballet. There's a line in the original Gundam I'm waiting for. So, spoilers for a 45-year-old anime. The last big boss Gundam, like the fight happens in space, right? And so, the last big bad Gundam has no legs because they're in space. He's just got a bunch of fucking jet thrusters for legs. And I guess the dude, the big bad dude goes, what the fuck, it's not done, he has no legs. And the guy building it goes, legs? They're just for show. You don't need them. The guys upstairs don't understand that. And I've never actually thought about it. You'll have to show me what the pose looks like that you want, but yeah, sure. Yeah, who needs legs? You know what I mean? He's got like 16 big ass thrusters on his legs. He doesn't need legs. He's got wheels. Well, I guess he doesn't really have wheels. He's got jets. Could you imagine if he had wheels too, though? I sort of want to get... Dan didn't need no legs. No, he did not. I sort of want to get some Lego wheels and stick on the side of the kit when I finally build it and just roll it across my desk and go, whee! And that's not... My legs are messed up. That's not dystrophic. That's not dysphobic. It's not dyslexic. So don't worry about canceling me on Twitter. Okay. Okay. That'll be funny. I need to get the big Xiong then. I need to get the master grade one. So I got another model kit on my desk. You want to see it? He's hiding off screen. Well, maybe you don't, because he's sort of scary. He big. He big. He big. I want to hide. You can't see his face, but he a dinosaur. You didn't have to see the scary part. Yeah, you're dyslexic as well in chat. Everybody in this chat's dyslexic today. That's the machine Ramon that I did not buy. I did not build. I bought on Marketplace because I was not about to pay the prices that they wanted for that kit when I found it built for $30. Like, maybe one day I'll buy it and build them, but that day is not anytime nearby. Parts of the kits are like really hard to build too, and at the time I was afraid I'd fuck them up, so I was like, you know what, this will be the one kit I just buy and not build. And that's okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I wonder if the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack would get me copyright stricken. I just want to listen to the bear go, yo. Oh, you know what? I bet that Michael's... I do not currently... I would like to get... So they're all sitting on my desk at work right now for the most part. When I get my own office, I'm probably going to get a display case. And I'd like to get a display case for here. But I sort of want to get just floating shelves and put on the wall and put them on there. Yeah. I wonder, so I legitimately wonder if I could put Michael's Banjo-Kazooie stream in the corner. It's so old, there's no way that he has that copywritten on YouTube, right? I kazooled her banjo until she BRN'd. What is a BRN? Banjo and Razulid? Banjo Razuli. Brr. Oh, okay. Okay, if you say so, I trust you. I wish I could find a bear model kit. That'd be pretty cool, like a bear Gundam. I mean, so Zoids are making a comeback, which is wild to me. Like, I've seen a bunch of Zoids model kits. Like, I've seen all the Liger, I've seen multiple Ligers and the Genosaurs. I don't know if there's a bear Zoid, but I hope there is. That would be sick as fuck for real. Oh, the Pokemon? Is there an Ursaring? Well, if you want to see me build it on stream, send it over. I need to open a P.O. box, not really. No, that's the end goal, is someone sends me the Shinjaku real grades, so I don't have to spend an ungodly amount of money on it. Oh, B27. I'm just kidding. I don't actually want someone to send me that model. But if you send me the model, I will build it on stream. I will regret saying that, I'm sure. That's how I get a fucking Chinese bootleg kit that's got 800,000 pieces in it. Someone will find like a hell kit, like a literal hell kit. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying, okay. Sorry, that was 20 minutes ago. Let me... Oop. Alright, there we go. I see what you're saying now. I didn't realize, and I just now looked, so... I think I'd probably just keep it hidden then. Anyways. I've done a few Pokemon model kits. I've done the Gengar and I've done the Mimikyu. I would like to buy them and do them again though, because they needed to be glued. They really did, because they came apart. Like, I built them when I bought them, because like I built one at work and I built one because I got one for Christmas. And literally in the process of bringing it home, both of them lost a piece. Like, just gone into the ether. Never to be seen again. So I would buy those again to do them. I think they're pretty cheap. I think I've seen them for like $5 or $6. Maybe 10 or 12. Between $6 and $12. But could you imagine just Pikachu staring up at you from the cup for an entire stream? His just dismembered face is just staring up into the camera like, please, trainer, help me. Send me to the great beyond. I didn't know this was what was coming in for me. I do have a bunch of Digimon kits, man. I'm looking forward to doing those on stream. I've got 3 or 2. I'm not sure. I think I've got 2. Those will be a hoot and holler to do on stream. I can't wait to scream about how I want to fuck War Greymon for 4 streams in a row. That'll be a lot of fun. I want to make Machine Dramon over there, bend him over, and we'll have to stream it on Pornhub. I mean, on not that site. I didn't say that out loud. What? Nothing? I didn't say nothing. You misheard me. I did not have sexual relations with that desk. Maybe I should have streamed on Kick. That's how we'll get banned off of YouTube. Oh well, it was worth it. What a stream, right? I'll have to make some t-shirts. I was here for the Unhinged stream 2026. Banned stream number 1. How many times can I get banned in 1 year off YouTube before they take my ability to stream away from me? At some point, I should build one of the idol kits. Those are so hilarious looking. If you remind me later, I will send you a picture of one of the idol model kits. But it's essentially just a magical girl model kit like one of the Pokemon ones. And it is one of the funniest things ever, because they sell accessory kits for these idols, so you can like change their hair and clothing and accessories and everything. It's actually really cool. I think it's to help get more people into Gunpla, but I'm just like, man, model kits have really come a long way since giant robots. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. I think it's a way to get different people into model kits. Like, I watched a video on like how to get your girlfriend or significant other into model kits, and it's like, take them to the store and have them pick out a kit they'd like. And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. But what if they don't want to build like a giant robot, or like you know, another one is paint Warhammer, which that's not a bad idea. But I think the Pokemon kits and like the idol kits, they're a really cool way to get people that wouldn't normally do model kits into them. There's a lot of Pokemon kits, actually. I've seen quite a few recently, like the bicycle. Yeah, Lego's another way. I feel like, but so here's the thing with, well, I don't know which one is a bigger money sink, to be completely honest, Lego or Gunpla. Because I feel like I think the difference is Lego is significantly more accessible than Gunpla. But yeah, they are pretty similar. I feel like I'd get fucking ate alive for saying that, though. But I feel like they're pretty similar in ways. You know, I've definitely been like, man, I wish I could just take this kit and snap it together like Lego a few times when I've been doing Gunpla. And I definitely think more people would be into Gunpla. Well, I mean, they do. Okay, so there are the entry grade kits, which are they're pretty cheap. They're like $10, and all the runners, these pieces just pop right out. Like, these are, you gotta cut these out, but with the entry grade kits, they just pull out, and it's like Lego apparently. I should get one of those to do on stream to show you what I mean, because like, they're really, really inexpensive. Okay, so next step. Oh, we're done with that page. Come on. It got me good there. All right. Wood models, yeah, those are fun too. Tightly fit the part as far as they will go. What is that? There's a Aki. Sukari? Man, my Japanese is rusty as fuck. And it's not even that good. Ooh, one thing I really like that they've done. Oh yeah, those wood models, I know what you mean. They've actually put which runners you're going to use for each step now. A, B, D2, and E. That's really cool. I like that, so you know what you're going to use. Alright, B18. Put his feeties, I guess, right here for the moment. So B18 and B20. I bet 19. Yeah, there's the other leg. So, oh, I just pinched myself. That happens every single stream. I pinch myself. At least once. So that was 18, so that goes in that step, and this is 17, it goes in the other one. And then B25. Yeehaw, partner! We're gonna do a rodeo down here, folks. Why do the cows in the barnyard have udders? He's male. I wish my Gundam had some. I wonder if there's a cow Gundam. That'd be so fucking cool. I bet you will. I wish there was a cow Gundam. I would milk that. Fucking Markiplier meme. I can milk it. Oh, I'll milk the robot, all right. I'll get that robot milk. What Rooster Teeth person was obsessed with milking a cow? Was it Ray? Or was it just all of them? I can't remember. I know that Ryan had the one in the hole, but I can't remember who was obsessed with. Well, I know Michael got him out a few times. Really fucking dating myself now. I'm really a fucking skeleton. Thickest nubs ever. I feel like it was too. Like, I feel like that was a Ray thing, because it just stopped after some point. You know what I mean? And, you know, Ray stopped appearing after a certain point. Can't believe they killed him off in real life. Threw him out back in the fucking pit that they had. Like, that's so sad that happened. And they live streamed it too. Like, I can't believe they did that to him. But the funniest skit still ever to this day is them renaming Ryan's profile to Give Me My Milk. That is just like, I think any piece of Rooster Teeth media involving Ryan, and I know we're not supposed to say his name, but guess what, whatever. I think out of every single piece of Rooster Teeth media involving him ever made, that really showed just how actually crazy he was to everyone ahead of time. Because you gotta wonder what he actually would have done if they hadn't saved being Vagabond. Like, he might have actually killed somebody in that office. We would have seen it, that's for sure. That's a real reason Ray left Rooster Teeth right there. I think that was before he left. I actually can't remember now. It was definitely in the old office. Yeah, it was definitely in the old office before they moved to I think it was. God, fuck, I can't even remember anymore. It's been so long. I fixed it. It's not there anymore. Don't tell me it's still there. I'm just kidding. Alright. Oh, we're almost through this thick-ass fucking nub. I think this is the thickest nub that's been on this entire Gundam so far. There we go. Ray left years and years ago while I was still at... Yeah, I mean... I just can't remember when he left. If it was... Did he leave before or after they started Shenanigans, is what I'm wondering. Cause no, it was the new studio when they started Shenanigans, because they had the podcast sets and everything. So I think it was after Ray left they started Shenanigans. Yeah, it had to have been because well, was it though? Cause I mean Little J and I can't think of his name. The other dude, they were there, but they weren't part of the stream team. Like, they did a few streams here and there with them, but they weren't. Shenanigans was when they pranked each other. Like, they did the Give Me Your Milk and a few others. They were really infrequent, but they were usually pretty rough pranks. Like, honestly. Like, Lil J really got the short end of the stick on that. Matt, that's what his name was. The one other dude with the donut. That was Matt. Yeah, I gotcha. You know Little J and Matt. You gotta know them. Lil J made the TOP rap. Oh, they were definitely there before that. I don't know, cause they were in a lot of the later King things. I don't know. I don't know now. I'd have to go back and watch because I really don't know anymore. Jeremy, that's little J. Jeremy and Matt. You don't know the TOP rap? That's lies and slander. The Tower of Pimps rap? If you say so. He was the weird dude with glasses. I guess he wasn't weird, he just sort of looked... I don't know. I don't think you liked him very much. Maybe that's what it was. That's probably don't... Maybe why you don't remember him. No, it's fine. I can't remember what I had for lunch. And that was today. These nubs are too thickums. I probably shouldn't just cut that off, but oh well. We're doing it like that now. Hey, son. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, son. Come here. You're gaining experience from watching my stream. I don't know. He went to his tree. I was trying to get him to come over here and pop his head in, but he said no. Come here. I can't get him to come here, unfortunately. He's just looking at me like, I know what you want. You're not getting it, motherfucker. Maybe he'll come over here in a little bit. Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba. He said, nope, I'm gonna sit in my tree and just stare at you. He was all about being on camera yesterday, but not today. He's flippy and floppy and you could see him right off the edge of the screen. But come here. Come hither. Now he's just staring at me like, I ain't moving, motherfucker. You can wish all you want, but I'm not doing what you want in traditional cat fashion. Trying to sand, make my way downtown, sanding fast, eating ass, and I can't get to this nub. Boo-da-boo-da-boo-da-boo. Alright, finally almost through it. I think I sanded it a little too... I think I sanded it a little too crooked, though. This is why I have very few viewers, because I just say whatever the fuck. Jump in the pit where we talk about eating ass on stream. Eating the Gundam ass, maybe. Dude, I feel like I'm about to get got by something. This song is wild and... No, it just sort of tastes like nothing. I wish it tasted like a Switch cartridge, though. Those are delicious. I have like one of those a month to keep my immune system boosted. It does a pretty good job. Boring. Excuse me? I'm not boring. Oh, you're talking about not tasting like I gotcha. I'm talking about eating Gundam ass over here. How's that boring? Dude, don't clip that into a short. I'm glad you don't know how. God, that's how I'd fucking blow up. Yeah, I figured it out. I figured it out. I'm just a dumbass. You know this. Yeah, could you imagine missing this stream? Talking about eating Gundam ass and it tasting like, I wish it tasted like a Switch cartridge. God, you know how many Gundams I'd build then if they tasted like Switch cartridges? I would look them up, down, left, and right. I'd have to have an OnlyFans for that shit. Oh my god. On this stream, we lick the rare Gundam's asshole. Your video's fucking up? I'm so sorry. YouTube is trying to censor me by killing the stream. It knows I'm about to eat Gundam ass on stream, so it's not letting you see. I'm almost through the part. Now I wonder what Gundam ass would taste like. It probably tastes like motor oil, you know what I'm saying? Like the burnt end of a stovepipe mixed with a quarter century of burnt, like used car parts, you know what I'm saying? All mixed together. That's probably what it tastes like. How do I... He must be missing a part still. Oh, hey, I did get this clean. Okay, so I want that to face me and that to face away. Huh! There we go. I again feel like I'm gonna be sold something. All right. always wondered if Tom Nook was married. I can't remember if the games tell you or not. But I feel like Tom Nook is here selling me something right now. But if he is married, could you imagine? Like, I wonder if his wife is even more of a Tom Nook than he is. Like, he always knows who owes him money. Could you imagine owing her money? That'd be scary. I'm trying to think now if he's married, because like Timmy and Tommy are his nephews, right? So he's got to have a brother or a sister. But I don't know if he's got a wife or a husband. Who knows? I could see him having a husband, actually. I mean, isn't there like, you know, I feel like there was some kind of old joke about Red and Tom Nook being married. And honestly, I could see that. It'd be funny. He explains how Red never gets caught if you think about it. Tom Nook's like, oh no, that guy? That's not who you're looking for. He's fine. Meanwhile, he's scamming the fucking player. So then we'll try to make it through this last few parts on the leg, and that'll be stream for tonight. We got a little bit of time left. But I think probably only 1 or 2 streams left for this before I'm done building him. Yeah, the leggies. That's what we're working on right now. Which I've got the calf and the upper leg done, it looks like, so far. Okay, so you can paint these. I am not going to paint this because I don't have the stuff to paint them. No, people paint them all the time. There's actually a lot of really, really cool painted kits, and I really wish that I could paint them, but I am not. I want to paint, but I want to learn how to airbrush to do the kits. I want to airbrush to paint them. But I don't know if I can really do that on stream easily. I guess painting them on stream wouldn't be too bad, but I do plan on getting another one of these high-grade kits. The cheap kits are high grades to learn painting on. And I don't know if I want to do traditional painting or if I want to learn airbrushing. Like, some of the kits are so many pieces. Like, I do not really want to sit here and hand paint 800 individual pieces. I'd much rather airbrush those. I mean, obviously it's not 800, but some kits are some of them are like a couple hundred parts. So sitting here and hand painting all of that, while fun sounding, is not what I want to do currently. Maybe down the road. I should make that a donation incentive. Donation incentive for a kit that I buy and build and paint. That'd be funny. A painting short. Like a video short, or like painting a short model. Because I could technically take this short fuck apart and paint him. Paint him purple. Or are you saying I should turn the painting into shorts? Like me painting it into shorts? As if so, that's not a terrible idea. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. I was just making sure that's what you meant. I don't think that's a bad idea, honestly. I can see doing that. Cause yeah, I don't know if, like, if people wanted to watch me do a hand painting stream, like learning to hand paint, I'm not against that. I actually like the time lapse idea, but I don't know if, like, I'm already hand sanding these. You know, hand sanding, takes a lot longer than just snap building. But, I enjoy OCDing over the parts. I should have locked my focus again. But, oh well. We're almost done. Yeah, I like that idea, honestly. Okay, like, upload one part a day or every few hours or something. I don't know how shorts work. I'd have to ask my buddy Silent. He did shorts on YouTube when he was doing Twitch, so he'd probably have some pretty good ideas. I still really want to print one of these in green, one of these cut mats in green, so I can green screen shit over top of it. I think that would be funny. Yeah. I have no idea how to do that. I'll be honest. That's the reason I'm streaming on YouTube over Twitch, because once the stream is done, it's uploaded as a video on YouTube and I don't have to fuck with it at all. I really need some kind of video editor, like, honestly, but this channel does not have the budget for a editor, at all. I mean, you saw my BRB screen, it's a black screen. That's not even professional. I should have cut that with the other cutters. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I wonder if you can use the YouTube Studio on your phone and edit the videos? I have honestly no idea. I know you can, like, really heavily edit YouTube videos on the phone now. My brother did a whole, like, month of uploading videos only on his, like, via his phone, like, one a day, and he was showing me that, and that was pretty interesting. But I don't know what the capacity of, like, YouTube's phone editing is anymore. I mean, I don't know anyways. I'm terrible at making videos. That's why I'm live streaming and not making videos of this. Although I don't think you've seen my end screen. I love my end screen. I think my end screen is awesome. Maybe I showed it to you a while ago, but... my end scene, when the stream ends, I just have a little end screen. Oh, you'll see it here in a little bit. This sounds like Kingdom Hearts music in Agrabah. Like, I feel like this is some, Aladdin would be dancing to this. And now we're back to, like, weird cave music. Yeah, Prince of Persia. Oh, This nub is being stubborn as fuck. One nub to go. I'm just like so off camera there, it's not even funny. But hey, we got the nub, so that's all that matters. Oh. Okay, cool. A little bit still there. Yeah, I feel you. This is like some Nightmare Before Christmas music. Like, I feel like Jack Skellington's about to pop out of the ground and get me. Ah. I guess that goes like that. What? He doesn't pop out of the ground? I think he does. Alright, I think that's a pretty good stopping point for tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be streaming about 8 o'clock, 8 or 8:30. I'm not 100% sure yet, just depends on how tomorrow goes. 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'll probably be streaming till about 10:30 or so. It just depends on how I feel and everything after work and everything. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow for a little while. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you for hanging out, and I'll see you all soon.